Welcome back to Black Orchestra. We are trying to assassinate Hitler, World War II game, and we've got a Wehrmacht, an Abwehr, and a civilian are plotting his downfall. We're trying. Alright, so up first, Wessel. He's our military person. He's at reckless. He's got high suspicion. He's got a signature with him, and he could go here to get rid of 2 suspicion, go down to low. But you know what? The first thing he's going to do, well, there's nobody in his space. So yes, first thing you check for is to see if Hitler or any of his deputies are in your space. They are not, and therefore he is not going to have any issues. But he's going to roll 3 dice. He's going to take a conspire action, limit once per turn. And that is absolute garbage. So he basically gets 2 dice for the descent track, but he only gets 1 action. We are into stage 3. You know, he's going to move over to Posen. There we go. And that's really all he can do. Boy, that was not the greatest. Not the greatest. And we already have the camera backed out. So we're going to process a stage 3 card. Nobody's in extreme. So if we get another Gestapo raid, now there could be 2 Gestapo raids in the 3rd phase deck. We'll see. We're going to visit from Göring. Move Göring to the space with the nearest conspirators. Where is Göring? Göring's currently at Nuremberg. He's 1-2 away from Eric. He's actually 1 away. 1-2, yeah. So he is actually going to visit Hans, because the train station is all of Berlin, so he's only 1 away. So Göring goes to visit Hans over in the Zoghaus, if I'm saying that correctly. Going to space, if that conspirator is alone, they may discard any number of items. He has no items. For each item discarded in this way, lower their suspicion by 1. So Hans is at medium suspicion, but he has no items. So darn it! And now he's right in this space with Göring. No, which means, of course, now it is Hans' turn. Just happens to get a visit from Göring. And what does Göring do? Göring's negative effect is discard 1 item you're carrying. He's not carrying any items, so there you go. He doesn't have to discard any. So he's not doing anything horrible to Hans. Alright, Hans has 3 actions. So let's see what he wants to do. Alright, he's running the risk. He's only at medium. Well, I don't know. He's going to roll the dice, and he's going to see what he gets for a conspire action. And, ooh, okay. Okay, he gets 6 actions. However, Göring's onto him. He gets his suspicion raised up 1, so he's going from medium to high. But he has 6 actions. Oof. I'm liking the sound of that. Okay, for 6 actions, we got to figure out what it is he wants to do. You know, for the very first action, he's going to draw a card for his very first action, and he gets Cover Story. As an action, discard this card. All conspirators in your space, including you, lower their suspicion by 1. Ooh, that's actually really cool. So it's possible if he hangs out with Wessel, they're both at high suspicion. He can drop both their suspicions to medium. Alright, he has 5 actions remaining, and now I gotta figure out what he wants to do. He needs weapons for his sniper action, so maybe he'll start with going and collecting some weapons? Maybe. Yeah, I think that's the good thing for him to do. So his first of the 5 actions, he's going to move to the train station. That leaves him 4 actions. From the train station, he's going to take 2 actions, 1 to move to Nuremberg, 2 to move to Munich. That leaves him 2 actions. He will pick up the weapons for an action. That's going to leave him 1 action. And what is this? Stage minus suspicion, you only for any item. And he's got 1 more. He has 1 more action. Let's have him draw another card for his final action. Accelerate plans. For an action, discard this card. Add the top 3 cards of the conspirator deck to your dossier, then raise your suspicion 1. Wow, that is really powerful. That adds a lot of cards in. That would not be good for his suspicion, though. But he does have his cover story, which is pretty cool. Alright, that's going to be the end. That was his final action. Back to camera out. It's event time. Oh, and this game just pressurizes you for timing. Alright, we're in third stage. His event card is going to be Western Offensive. If this stage's key event is in play, ignore this card. We do not have a key event in play. Move all Wehrmacht to Alderhorst. I have to find out where that is. So basically, Wessel's are only Wehrmacht, and he has to move to Alderhorst. Where he's here. Where is Alderhorst? Oh, okay, it's right here. Okay. Okay, that's not horrible. Not horrible. Not where I wanted him, but not horrible. That's the end of Hans's turn. Up next we have right here, we've got Eric. Let's have Eric take his turn. And Eric will also take a Conspire action to start with. 3 dice for all 3 of his actions. 1 die for each, and okay, not bad. So boom, we have 3 of these, which means, and then that one goes on, we can either lower Hitler's military support 1 or motivate somebody. I think he's going to motivate himself. He's going to go from motivated to committed. Eric is now committed, which means he can actually try to pull off the poison food plot. However, we do have the military support for Hitler at 6, so that would be a brutal thing to try to pull off right now. So maybe he wants to do some other things first. Well, he's currently sitting at Tannenberg, so for an action he's going to see what's there. Keys, that puts it down to 2. Of course he cannot pick anything up or he'll get rid of all of his poison. So let's have him grab another card. Oh, it's another plot. A hidden bomb. You are in the same space as Hitler. Hitler not in a fortified space. Oh, civilian, explosives, and keys. It's another plot we can try. Can use multiple explosives. So he has a plot, poison plot. He's got 3 poisons, so he's probably going to forget the hidden bomb. But maybe he can give the hidden bomb plot to Wessel. Yeah, why don't we... I guess maybe we could do that. Is that what we want to do? Yeah. Is that what we're going to do? Is he going to give the hidden bomb plot to Wessel? So we all have a plot. And then Wessel can go around collecting explosives and keys. Yeah, I think so. So Eric's going to move here to Alderhorst with Wessel. And then for his final action, he's going to say, hey, Wessel, how about this hidden bomb plot? So Wessel now has a hidden bomb plot. All right, so we have our civilian, which is good. Well, that's civilian, but we'll give him a hidden bomb plot. So now we all have a plot at least. It's the end of our actions. Time to back the camera out and have an event take place. Ooh, this game is nerve-wracking and and brutal. All right, an event in stage 3. If this stage is key events in play, it's not. So this thing's going to trigger the fall of Paris. France signs an armistice with Germany. If Hitler's military support is lower than 5, raise it to 5. It's not. It's at 6. All conspirators lower their motivation 1. Are you kidding me? That's brutal. Oh, we hate that. We just had Eric motivated to carry out the poison plot. Now he's going to get messed over by that card. Oh, that's painful. Well, Wessel goes from reckless to committed, so he's still on board. We have Hans going from motivated to skeptical. At least he can retain his 3 cards. Otherwise, he'd have to get rid of 1. And Eric goes from committed, no, to motivated. God dang it. And I keep forgetting about their special abilities, but I haven't really been using their special abilities because they're not... Let's see, Eric's special ability, reveal the top 3 cards of the current stage's event deck and replace them in any order. I mean, that's good for looking ahead. Hans especially, play an illegal card in your dossier with a action trigger and double its effect. He doesn't have any. And Wessel can reveal cards from the deck until you reveal a plot or illegal card and add to your dossier and discard the others. So we could be doing that, haven't been. All right, we're going to back camera. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Oops, one little correction here before we wrap up, and that is the hidden bomb plot. I gave Eric one extra action that he shouldn't have had, so he was not able to give the bomb plot to Wessel yet. So just ignore when you see the wrap-up. You'll see the bomb plot sitting there. I'm doing this before the wrap-up just to get it fixed. All right, let's wrap up our episode for today. All right, well, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. So we got Wessel and we got Eric together, exchanging information and plots. We have Hitler and Goebel still at Nuremberg. We have Göring up at the Zughast. And Bormann and Hess are still hanging out in the Berghof. Okay. All right, I think, well, I don't know if we're doing okay. We're running out of time. The time will tick away. All right, so thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, descriptions, and likes. This is Black Orchestra. We are trying to orchestrate the downfall of Hitler, either by sniping him off, bombing him with our hidden bomb, or possibly poisoning his food. We'll see in the future episodes. So thanks so much. I hope you join me for that.